What's up, guys? Today's online speed training session will be going over day one of acceleration. We're going back to all the fundamentals. We're going to focus on wall drills, arm action, working on the A march, the A skip. So everything can be done in place or outside if you have 5 or 10 yards to work with. So let's go. First exercise we're going to work on today is the wall drill. So on this drill, we want to make sure that we are focusing on having our knee at a 90-degree angle. We want to have our toe flexed up, so that hard Z line that we always talk about. We want to be nice and upright. So we're going to be against the wall here. Knee up nice and high, toe is flexed, eyes are straight ahead, belly's tight. On your command, all you're going to do is come down, strike balls to feet, and then reset. Okay, so we're focused on driving hard, reset. Punch, toe flexed. Also, next set, or if you want to make it a little bit more difficult, you're going to have the inside leg up, knee up, toe up. Thigh block position, toes flexed. You're going to have your outside arm up too. Now when you come down, you want to strike in unison. Strike, and then reset. Make sure we're keeping our elbow bent. We don't want to be flicking our wrist down. Just want to keep that nice, good lock position. We want to be cheek to cheek. So we're nice and tall. On the hit command, strike, reset. Strike, reset. So after we learn to have that good hard lean, good knee up, toe up position, we're now going to take it to that 45-degree angle lean. So again, every time we're doing anything with acceleration, we want to have that nice, good body lean. That way we can actually learn to propel ourselves forward. So this one, we're going to be facing the wall. We're going to have a nice, good body position. Everything is straight. Heels are slightly up off the ground. We don't want to be flat-footed. So we're here, eyes are straight ahead, belly's tight. Our first drill, we're going to start with just learning to drive the knees up. So we're in this position. On your command, just drive knee up, toe up, reset. Drive, reset. So this one, we're trying to teach ourselves to bring the knee up straight up. We don't want to be cycling. We don't want to bring that heel to our butt. Not as efficient movement every time we talk about this. So we want to make sure we're just driving straight up. Okay, so again, in that position, heels are slightly up off the ground, eyes are straight ahead. On your command, hit, drive, reset. Also, make sure that when we're coming up, we're not bending that back leg. We want to make sure we stay in good extension and use our glutes. So make sure when we're driving, we're not hunching forward. We're not kind of slouching with the knees. We want to be nice, tall, and long. After we do a couple rounds of those, we're going to focus on driving force through the ground. So the next move is we're going to start with the leg up. Okay, so we're going to be right here. One leg is up. Now on your command, we want to focus on driving, squeezing, drive it back up. So we're driving with the ball of the foot, force production through the ground, drive hard, punch, reset. Again, make sure we're not stepping too far in front of our foot. We want to be here, push through, reset. Okay, so after those two, once we're learning the fundamentals again, we're going to go back into quick switches. So now we are learning to drive one leg down and drive the other leg up. With this, we are focusing on attacking next to our foot that's on the ground, as well as keeping that good 45-degree angle lean, long, tall, driving everything through. So here in this position again, one leg is up. On your command, when you say switch, drive and change. Again, if you notice, when we're coming through, we're getting full extension. We're not slouching here. We're not hunched over. We're also not tacking in front of our foot to get us too tall. So we're here, good lean, belly tight, one leg up. On the hit command, pop, stick, go again, pop, stick. After you get a feel for having the singles, you can always change it up. You can go doubles, triples, continuous. On the doubles, make sure we are driving both knees up equally as high. So when we're coming through here, we're not going 1, 2. We're driving both knees up, pop, pop, okay? Getting that full extension, make sure we're learning to drive through the ground in every single rep. Our next one is going to try to teach us how to get into that optimal 45-degree angle lean and then start sprinting. So we're going to be on the wall first to start. Get our good lean. From here, all you're going to do is push yourself up. So now we're starting tall. You're going to trust fall forward. Once you hit the wall, attack those legs. So we're here, pop, drive. Once you get a feel a couple times with each leg, getting the single leg. So we're here, pop, drive. After that, get creative with it. You can go doubles, triples, right into continuous. So I'll show you what a double looks like. We're here, trust fall forward, hit, drive, stick, reset. Again, focus on staying tall. We don't want to be going here and leaning. We're tall, trust fall forward, drop, drive. You can also go right into continuous. So if you're going to fall forward, decide what knee you want to start with the knee up, and then after that you can attack. So we're here, get our good lean, body control. Now we're going to trust fall forward. We're going to drive the right leg up on the landing and then go right into continuous. So we're here, lean, stick, continuous. You can go 5 seconds, 10 seconds, you can go 3 reps, 4 reps, whatever you want to do, get creative with it, but make sure we are focusing on full body control, full lean, nice and long, full extension of the back leg, and knee up, toe up on the thigh block position. For our next drill, we're going to work on arm action. So make sure that we're working on arm action. We're staying a nice, good right angle, and we're going full range of motion. If you heard me before, I always say cheek to cheek, face cheek to butt cheek, right? We want to make sure we're nice and long in the arms. Long arms mean long stride, okay? So I'm just using a blue square. You can use anything, a towel, whatever you have at home. Make sure we're staying tall for the first one. One arm forward, one arm's back. And all you're going to do on a single switch, whenever you're ready, just change it and switch. We want to make sure we're violent with the arms and we're getting that full extension. So we're not coming here and karate chopping, right? We're here, rip, rip, rip. You want to get a little bounce off the ground. After about 5 or 10 reps, switch legs. That just kind of gets you used to changing direction or changing the feet when you're moving. So when we're here, again, we're not going slow, okay? We're here, rip, rip, every time. You can start with singles. When you get a feel for that, go doubles, 1, 2. Again, we're getting full range of motion on each rep, kind of like what we did with the A march on the wall. We don't want to be here and ripping. We're full range of motion every time, right? Full range of motion, cheek to cheek, helps elongate the legs, helps elongate our stride, helps us get quicker. Also, after a couple times here, you can start off slow and go continuous. Get a feel for going faster. So we're here, a little bit of lean forward on this one, just to mimic a sprint. Start off nice and slow. Slowly get faster, pull out, rip, all the way through. Okay? If you see me getting a little bit of bounce off the box, that's good because we want to make sure we're using our arms. We're being powerful with the arms and powerful with the legs every time. So now we worked on the wall, we worked on the arm action. We're going to try and apply everything together into a moving, dynamic movement. So what we're going to do is we're going to start with the A march, okay? So again, knee is 90-degree angle. We have a thigh block position where the toe is flexed up. Remember, we don't want to have our toe pointed down. We want to have it flexed up because if we're down, we're going to have to then load on the ground to push ourselves forward. We just want to be a lot more efficient and have that toe flexed. So in A march position, taking the same thing we learned on the wall, but this time we're just going to go slowly, okay? We want to make sure we're not taking big steps. We don't want to break that thigh block position, that braking mechanism, so we want to be tall and strike on the balls of our feet. If you have about 2 feet of space to work with this, that's fine. You can do it in place. Just make sure we're staying long and tall, right? Arms and switch. You can do this in place. You can go 5 yards forward, spin around, 5 yards going back. The idea is that we're getting quality reps, okay? So we want to be tall and crisp every single time. Focus on getting that full extension with the glutes while driving with the balls of the feet. After we learn how to do the march, we're going to do the skip, the A skip. So again, A skip is not skipping up, it's pushing force through the ground, okay? So we're here, we're long and tall again. It's the exact same motion as a march, but this time we're just popping, okay? So we want to snap down, full extension, make sure we're getting on the balls of the feet and using those glutes for force, pop, okay? You can do that in place, or again, if we're going to move, we're here, pop. Small steps, crisp, cheek to cheek, all the way through. You can go in place, you can go 5 yards down, 5 yards back, whatever you want to do. Once we get the A march and the A skip down, we can work on dissecting each leg individually, okay? So limb independency is what we're working on right here. we're gonna work on a little bit of pogo jumps with driving up into a thigh block position. So if we're here, pogo jumps, we're just kind of hopping on the balls of our feet. Then whenever you're ready, knee up, toe up, hop. So we're here, when we're driving up, we wanna make sure we're coming right in the thigh block, knee up, toe up, okay? Again, we don't wanna have that toe down, toe is flexed up. You can go a couple times with the one leg, get a feel for it, hop, drive. Once you get that leg, I want you to go with your non-dominant leg to kind of get a feel for that one, the difference. So we're here, punch, punch. Also make sure when I'm driving up here, I'm not bringing my chest to my knees, I'm bringing my knees to my chest. We don't want to be too far forward or slouched. We want to be nice and long and tall. After we do singles, we can always go into doubles. So that looks like this, same exact movement. We're here, hit, 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 okay? Again, long, tall, knee up, toe up. Get a couple with the right leg or your dominant leg. Switch over to your non-dominant leg. After that, you're gonna go with continuous. So we're focused on keeping the other leg completely straight with the pogo hits. Then you're gonna go about 5 or 10 seconds worth of a full continuous movement. So we're here, get a feel for it, continuous. Again, we want to be long and tall. We're focusing on control and quality reps, not just quantity. This last drill that we have is box blasts. So you don't need to have any big discrepancy in height. You can have I'm using a bumper plate. If you have a step, a curb, anything like that at home or outside is perfectly okay for this. All we're focusing on is driving through the lead leg or the up leg, and then driving with the thigh block position. So we're here, all we're focusing on is driving through and sticking, okay? We're focusing on driving with the force that we have in our up leg, in this case, the left leg. We're tall, push, drive, reset. Drive, reset. So facing you, same thing. Driving off of this leg here, we're tall, punch, reach, reset. Force. Everything today is based on force production. We want to make sure we're pushing as much force as we can in the ground to produce as much force as we can on the body forward. That's how we get a lot faster. So again, make sure we're tall, knee up, toe up, sit, reset. Get the arms going too. Once you get the legs synced up, drive it, reset.